I'm on my way to the bank to see if I can get my money transferred abroad from China. What you normally need for a transfer at any bank is um, contract from your employer, proof of income, and proof that you pay the taxes. And then the bank should be, at least theoretically, able to transfer your money abroad at once. Otherwise, they're not going to do that. With the exception of the Bank of China, where a foreigner can change up to $500 in other currencies as well per day, it's pretty much impossible. Probably the easiest way to get around this restriction, actually they mentioned this at the bank, is to have a friend who has a Chinese citizenship. Um, Transfer the money from their account to your account abroad. And you have to pay something for this procedure. I think at the counter at the Bank of China, this actually costs 200 yuan. So what is sometimes simpler, rather than having to wait at the bank, is to simply transfer the money to their Alipay account. And what they can do is transfer it electronically from their mobile phones to your foreign account. And that takes about maybe 3 to 5 days maximum. I mean, could be even 1 or 2 days actually. This is less expensive because for electronic transfers, banks only charge you about 50 yuan per transaction. And with Alipay, I believe it's possible to transfer around 18,000 yuan per day. There is still definitely a maximum limit per year, which is capped at $50,000 for any currency thereof. The problem is that Chinese citizens can transfer this at once, whereas foreigners have to do it in several instances without the necessary documentation. So we are here at the construction bank, and I'm gonna see if I can get my money transferred. So I'm sitting here at the bank. I've traveled back in time about 10 years and give my documents to the lady over here, and she has to check whether that's going to suffice. So we'll have to wait and see. Well, my story at the bank today ended in a failure. The reason they gave me was that since I have two passports, there was one passport number on one of the documents I gave them, and another one that I used to open the account with. Well, I told her that, okay, that's allowed in some countries. You're allowed to use two passports. And she said, well, that could be two different people. Two different people with the same picture and the same birth date. Well, apparently that did not work. I'm going to be negative here and assume that even if I had the same document, because I tried to change the passport number. I told them, well, can't you just change the document numbers, the document tied to my bank number? She said, nah, we can't do that. Even if that worked, I'm very skeptical whether it would have actually gone through. But hey, it could have. So I don't want to discourage you from trying. The only thing I can say that was I spent about an hour there and nothing got done. So it is probably a lot faster and a lot more effective in general to do this through Alipay. So, how to transfer money using Alipay? If you don't have Alipay downloaded, then go ahead and do that right now. Let's just type in Alipay. Okay.
Let's try right here. Download Alipay. Alright, there we go. Okay, it's downloading. Okay, now we open the app. Next, install. Okay, it's installing. The installation procedure takes ages. Okay, so we finally have Alipay installed. Let's open it up. Okay, and how do I log in? I think I have to use my phone number. That's what I registered it with. And this is usually how you find contacts as well, when you need to pay a friend or transfer money to a friend, which is what we'll go over in a second. 155. Okay, let's log in via an SMS. This obviously is allowed because I have already registered for an account, but registering should not be anything difficult. And I have it in English here. So if I want to send money to friends, I would click on friends and go to the search bar right here, and I guess type in a friend's I think that's how it should work. Or either click on plus and add contacts. Maybe at least one of those should work. And in the past, I've been able to transfer up to around 10,000 Chinese yuan in at one time. And if I need to transfer more than that, then I simply create another transaction. So after you find a friend, you can transfer them money. And then on their account they might be able to type in Intel as in international, and it should find the application here, or maybe not here. Maybe I need to go back, go to home, and type in Intel right here, or just INT. Oh, there we go, international wire. That should be the application we're looking for. Okay, it's not displaying the logo right now, but that's what we need to find. And I have the option here that, okay, transfer money right now. So obviously my account, if I click on that, ta-da, they apologize and tell me that I can't do that because I don't have a Chinese ID card. However, for Chinese ID card holder, this would certainly work. What is necessary is for them to provide their data. So if they haven't done this before, it's probably better to ask them to scan their ID card maybe about 24 hours in advance, because the process might take about 24 hours, I'm guessing. And to confirm the authentication. And once that's done, they would be able to type in the recipient's name, the recipient's address, and the IBAN, the international bank account number. So once you have those details in there, then all you do is figure out the amount and then click send. The bank that it's done through on the Chinese side shouldn't charge you more than 50 yuan per transaction, so that's definitely good. And on the receiving side, it depends. I'm guessing it could be about 12 euros. So this is probably the easiest way to transfer your hard-earned money out of China.